prospecting, and welcome to another episode of Thursday Night Gold Panning Fever. This is episode number 21. So let's catch up on some chat. See, it's been active a little bit. So, Aaron Bolden, thank you. How's it going? Robert, Rinky's Carnage. Oh, you actually got a notification. I never get them. Partridge Family, how's it going? Gary and Doris, Relics and Stacked Stones. Who else we got here? KC, how you doing? Bob Fitch, Skull and Bone Crusher, Mark Miller, Ryan Nelson, Steve JBW, Jonathan Friend, how's it going, my man? What's the weight guess tonight? I'm going to guess a half a gram. 0.777. Might be a little high. Hey, LX, how's it going? JP Wands and more, how's it going? Bearded buddy. Hey, Donna. Uh-oh, everyone's popping in. Aaron, Matt, Chris V, Dreamer Flax, Dragonfire. Hey, Dragonfire, how's it going? Dave B. Hi, Donna. B. Isaacs, Ted Sharp. How's everyone doing? William Merritt. Yeah, doing good. Can't complain. Tired. I'm always tired on Thursdays. I always wake up really early on Thursdays for some reason, but that's all right. Hey, Shane. B. Greeny. How's it going? Thank you. I saw you join my Patreon today. Haven't had a chance to reply yet. 0.486. Well, tonight we're doing a bag from 3Nuggeteers. And it is guaranteed a half a gram. So it'll at least be 0.5. I'm guessing 0.55, somewhere around there. 0.56, that's what I'm going to say. Hey, CJ Hayes, thank you very much. Appreciate it. JP Wands and more. That's awesome, man. Thank you, Partridge Family. Aiden, how's it going? 0.51. I think it'll have a little bit more than 0.51. I did their 1 gram and I got, 1.1. So you figure it should be about 0.55. Now, I will say this is a custom bag they made specifically for me, because if you saw the review I did on the last one, didn't have a ton of material. It was an 8-ounce bag of pay dirt, so does feel dry too, so which is good. But what's with the Santa Claus video? You have to watch it. I thought it was very self-explanatory. I'm going to be doing a Christmas GAW in December 17th. This year I decided to do it a little bit early so I can hopefully mail everything out before, and so everyone could have everything by Christmas. How's it going, Richard Davis, HD Shovel Ad? So, like I was saying, so I'm doing a Christmas GAW, and I just wanted people to see about it early, you know. I didn't want to put too much information on there, but it's going to be based on patron support over the last year. So the longer you're a Patreon member, the better chance you have to win. Been working on these all year, working on getting all these prizes. So, yeah, Christmas is around the corner. And I'm really, I really try to prepare for Christmas. So, been working on this for a couple months. Yes, Richard Davis, I just got my package today. I just got it in the mail today. Thank you very much. That is awesome. I'm actually going to do a video about that. But I don't want to say too much here, but people have to see when I put it out. But thank you very much. That was really awesome. Haha, your mom, how's it going? Hey, Robert Cole, I'm doing good. Hey, 3Nuggeteers. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Weekend's almost here, thank God. So it'll be nice to have my kids and just hang out. Supposed to shoot 2 videos with the kids this weekend, so we'll have to see how that goes. Pirate booty, yeah, it's all, I wanted to do a themed Christmas this year, so it's all going to have stuff to do more or less with pirates. So I've been hunting eBay and everywhere else all over trying to find old pirate treasure. So not as much as I wanted. There was a couple things I really wanted that got away from me on eBay, but Hermit Dan, you remember your first nugget? No, not at all. Actually, I don't remember the nugget itself, but I remember the pay dirt. It was from Dirt Hog. It was their 3-pound bag. It was one of their bigger bags. It wasn't their 1-pound bag. It was their second to largest bag. That was the first nugget I got, was from them. Still wasn't a great ROI, but I didn't know that back then when I was doing that. So Dreamer Flax. All right, Antonio. I never know anyone by their YouTube name. Hey, Mikey Farnsworth. Yeah, you made it. You're here early. Haven't even started anything yet. Panning from Newbie 2. How's it going? Donna. Thank you very much, Donna. I really appreciate that. So that'll go towards my birthday present. This is my birthday weekend. My birthday's on Sunday, so I got a couple videos to shoot. I got 2 awesome packages in today. Got one in last week from my good buddy John. Got one in from Richard Davis. So got one in from Dave B. So those are really cool. They didn't know it was my birthday, except, well, John did, but the others, they didn't know it was my birthday. So is the Gaul comments working? Yeah, but YouTube's changed something. If it's a hidden video, they make me approve it. So just leave a comment and it's fine. I'll go in and approve them later. YouTube, for whatever reason, decided that, people can't comment on hidden videos, which is silly, but, what are you going to do? It's YouTube. All right, so all comments should be approved now. Who knows why? Yeah. I don't normally celebrate my birthday. I'm not huge on birthdays. Once you hit over 50 or 40 in my case, birthdays aren't that great, It's Sunday. Sunday, Hadley. And how's it going, Hadley? Hey, SRIP63. So anyone that's new, doing I think there's a 1-pound bag. I had him do a custom bag for me from 3Nuggeteers. It's been getting hard to find pay dirt to do for these live shows. A lot of sellers, and I'm guilty of this as well, when I do my Patreon pay dirt and I sell pay dirt, it's all under 8 ounces because the post office is just ridiculously high priced. I mean, you have a 8-ounce bag, it'll cost you $3.50 to $4.50, and once it gets over 12 ounces, and you got to include packaging and everything else, then they start hitting you for $7.50, an extra, $3. It's $3 worth of gold you can't put in there. So a lot of sellers are switching to 8-ounce bags, and it just makes it hard to do for these live shows. You pan through 8 ounces too quick. So, and thank you everyone for the birthday comments. Dreamer Flax. Antonio, here you go. Let me post a comment. I got to pay dirt right in front of me. I can't do it. There you go. Crispy bacon. Do you ever go and dig in the dirt or just buy dirt? I just buy my pay dirt. I am disabled. Last 3 years, I've had 2 knee replacements. So, and in October, they're going to probably schedule me for another surgery on my right knee because it's wonky. It didn't improve with the knee replacement. It's got scar tissue built up in it. So unfortunately, walking around and going out isn't really a great option. And I'm also supposed to be getting both shoulders replaced, but I'm putting those off because those are my panning shoulders. Thank you, Richard Davis. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll use that to buy myself something good for dinner for Sunday so I don't have to cook. So, kids might not like it because neither one of my kids like dining out or getting food delivered. They're crazy. They think it's much better if I cook it. So, Jonathan Friend, yeah, I saw that. I actually have some of your black mass pay dirt in. So, I actually was surprised about that. I saw that. But yeah, it's just getting hard. I might have to just start doing Miller prospecting pay dirt for some of these Thursday night live shows, because it's bad. I just shot a review yesterday for an eBay seller, and I had bought an extra bag to do for next Thursday's live show, and I'm not sure I'm going to do it or not. It's just one of those things. You get this eBay seller and the gold isn't that great. You just don't know. So 3Nuggeteers. Yeah, she's going to have more subscribers than me by the end of the year, which is absolutely crazy. I don't understand her videos. It's not my thing, but 90% of the people don't, if I tell somebody I make videos and they say, "Oh, what, gaming?" I say, "No, I shoot pay dirt reviews." They look at me like I'm crazy. So most people don't understand what I do. I don't understand what she does. But as long as it makes her happy and, she likes doing it. So she doesn't like the YouTube part of it and the comments and all that. But she loves making the videos and just the editing and stuff like that. So that's good. Happy late birthday, Dylan. It's not my birthday yet. It's Sunday. My birthday's Sunday. It's coming up. Everyone keeps saying belated birthday. It's not yet. Barbecue a big old steak. That's a good idea. I haven't had steak in a while. Maybe I'll cook steaks. I don't have a barbecue though. I just got this house, so no grill yet. I've been working on everything on the inside of the house. I've refused to go outside and do yard work and stuff besides cutting the grass. So plan is eventually build a back deck and put a grill back there. So, but I still could cook some steaks inside. Maybe I'll do that. JP wants more. I'll have to check out your video, JP. I'm really behind on some of my videos. I try to catch up I've been trying to catch up on any of the ones that are doing benefits or gauze, but ribeye, that's the steak. That is my steak. I like fillets, but they're too expensive and too much hype behind them. But I love ribeyes. They have some good fat in them. I like the fat, That's the whole reason to eat a steak is to get the big piece of the caramelized fat. Boiled crabs. I haven't had boiled crab since I was in Louisiana. I'm not a huge crab fan. I like shrimp and I like crawfish. Crawfish is my main thing. I love crawfish. That's it, Carl Ordway. Love my crawfish, but you can't really get them here. And, I've had them shipped up here before. It's just not the same. So, Hadley. Legs, I can walk, so, I'm not going to complain. My right knee is getting ready to go into October 8th. I get to go back in, and they're going to do an MRI on my knee to figure out what's wrong with it. Figure out why it's not working right, so pretty much it's going to end up being a surgery. I mean, they're just hemming and hawing because I haven't paid my bill yet. I still owe like $1,200 or something crazy like that on the last surgery. So once it's paid off, I'm sure they'll say, "Oh, okay, now we can do something." Yeah, mud bugs. Jackie Scott, how's it going? Yeah, meat's meat. I love meat. But yeah, ribeye's the best. And in case anyone's late, even though it's in the title, 3Nuggeteers, 1 pound custom bag, 0.5 gram of gold. Let me post the link. Make sure you go there, leave 1 comment so you can have a chance to win the gold tonight. And you have to be present when I call your name. And I changed up the rules a little bit. So now if you're not here by the end of the show, then you just lose out on the gold. And I use the gold for Christmas giveaway or something like that. How did you get all the knee problems? It's any joint in my body. I have psoriatic arthritis, which is kind of like arthritis, except for it makes your joints swell, and then, which wouldn't be too bad, except for I also have arthritis. I've had both since I was 21. So they just deteriorate your, all my cartilage. Most of my cartilage is gone. I had no cartilage in my knees since I was about 40. And shoulders is just as bad. So it's pretty nasty because actually the weird thing about the psoriatic arthritis is any cartilage in your body, it'll make swell. Some days I actually get the cartilage in between my ribs swell, and that's painful. That's the one that's hard, but it's all good. It could be worse. I figure I could have something much worse. Lately I've been telling everybody I'm losing my mind because I'm starting to become more forgetful. So it could be bad. Brian Stevens, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I would say I'd buy some beer with that, but I don't drink anymore, so. Yeah, that's the way doctors are, money or suffer. Because I've been to them twice so far since my surgery. And, as soon as I tell them it doesn't work right, they're like, oh, okay. They start looking at their chart, and they're like, oh, okay, well, we're going to schedule to come back later. I'm like, I know they're just looking up my bill to see if I have any money due. Which is pretty good. I mean, I only owe them like $1,200, which isn't too bad considering it was an $80,000 surgery. So, which is ridiculous. But, I'm not even going to get into that. Yeah, age can suck. How do you go on, Claudia? That's why I don't really celebrate my birthday too much. I don't make a big hem-haw about it because it just means I'm that one day older. Sounds like sclerosis. It's sort of the same thing. It's just I suffer from psoriasis. I've had psoriasis since I was 16, but it's 10% of the people that get psoriasis develop that, but they usually develop psoriatic arthritis, usually in their 30s, late 30s, early 40s, and I actually got it when I was like 21. Bad genes. but it's a lot of it's my fault because, I didn't go to doctors when I was younger. I would just, say it's from work, pain from work and stuff like that. And by the time I did and it got bad enough, I went to the doctor, it was too late. So, because I could have been on meds. I'm on meds now to help it. But I could have been meds a lot younger, and I probably wouldn't be in this bad a condition, but, Jonathan Friend, I will let you know. I'll let you know. Email me, though, Jonathan, just to remind me, because, like I was just talking about a minute ago, I'm very forgetful, so I might forget. Oh, thank you, Dragonfire. Appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Hey, Shelly Covington. Yeah, now's the time to get on my Patreon. Christmas is right around the corner. So, and I haven't even hit up any other pay dirt sellers yet for donations for the Christmas thing. So, Daniel Wilson, you haven't missed anything yet. Let me post the link for a couple new people here. Make sure you go to that link. Leave one comment and only one comment. And then I will pick one comment at the end of the show. You must be here and say something in chat before the end of the show. And then you'll win whatever gold I find tonight. I'm going to go approve comments now because YouTube doesn't automatically do it. So, and then we're going to go and we're going to start panning some stuff out. There we go. Everyone's comments are now approved. You can see in the corner of the screen, I already have. No, Joseph Richard, no panning yet. We're getting ready to do it. Quit smoking and drinking. Yeah, I need to quit smoking, but the drinking I quit. Quit that a long time ago. You haven't missed anything. Youngins will be youngins. Yeah. Had both your hips removed. Yeah, that's funny. Is every time I go, the only part of my body that isn't jacked up are my hips for whatever reason. And, I walked funny for the last 20 years just from bad knees. You kind of hobble and you do that thing. And every time I go, they're like, oh, you're sure your hips don't hurt? And I'm like, you just want to replace my hips because it's easy. It's the easiest replacement surgery they can do. I mean, it's not easy on the person, but for doctors, they've been doing it for so long, it's the easiest one. Ted Sharp, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you very much. Partridge Family Prospecting. Yeah, I'll go through. Let me go through now. Yeah, don't leave 2 comments. It's all right. I think it takes out duplicates. I'm pretty sure it does. Ugh. All right, there we go. All fixed. Oh, the work you put me through, man. Alex, I'll donate a bag for you. Well, hit me up on my email, dylan@millerprospecting.com. And yes, Justin, you made it in time. I haven't started panning yet. Claudia Williams, 66-year-old prospector in Oregon. Well, there you go. Oregon's got some good gold. I know they're really cracking down on y'all, what y'all can do up there, which really sucks. Ryan Stevens, totally agree with you, man. Hey, Jam and Jeff. Yeah, everything's doing good. A little tired, ready to pan out some gold. Earn that hip replacement. Yeah, well, hopefully I won't have time to do that. Hopefully I won't have to. Hey, Clash, how's it going? How's everyone doing? Nice to see you, Clash. You missed the last show, Clash. Why are you in this show? You should be on the last show, man. The last show I was doing your pay dirt. That one took forever. I mean, that was what, like an hour and 30 minutes of panning to get all that gold out? But I got every little speck. So, that's the show you should have been here for. Everyone would have loved it if you were here. I appreciate you being in this one too, but thank you, Joseph. My spot's probably burned up in Oregon. Hey, Robinson Prospecting. Yeah, there's a lot of fires over there. Hard to make these 5 p.m. shows on the West Coast. Yeah, I might move them to 8 o'clock. The only reason I moved them, I do them at 7, so it gives me a 2-hour window because, you know, being divorced, call kids at 9 p.m. every day. So I want to make sure I have the 2 hours, but I might call kids early on Thursdays or something. Oh, that's all right, Shane. I saw your comment, Shane, about how you missed the show. I was just giving you some grief. Jamin just received my 38-gram nugget today. That sounds like a beast, man. That does sound like a beast. Oh, man. 8907 Pike. All right. Last time I posted a comment here for a little bit. We're going to go set up some water. We're going to start panning out this pay dirt. I don't know if I'm going to screen it down. Once I pour it in a pan, we'll see. But we are doing a 1-pound bag from 3Nuggeteers. It is guaranteed a half a gram of gold. And this was a custom bag they made just for me. After I did the review, I contacted them. Actually, I shot the review, but I hadn't posted it yet. But I contacted them and asked them to make me up a 1-pound bag just to have a little bit more material to work through. So had to skip out of work. Well, I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. So, Dan Riley, 5:30 p.m. I might move the show to 8 p.m. I know a lot of people have a hard time catching the show because, I'm starting it at 5 o'clock for a lot of people. So I'll probably switch it to 8 o'clock on Thursdays. Thank you, Clash. I really appreciate that. I love watching your reviews. So you're pretty much the only person I watch other reviews for to judge pay dirt. So, like, if I'm going to do a review, and I usually when I'm going to do a review, I will search YouTube to see if it's been reviewed before. But some people I'll just skip because either they're new or I don't trust them. But any of yours you do, Shane, I always watch them just to see what you get. But I usually do it after. Like, I'll see if there's any reviews before. So that way if I'm doing my intro, I can say there's no reviews on it or not. So, but then I'll watch it after I shoot my review just to see how consistent it was. But I really appreciate that. I really do, Shane. So, all right, let's go set up some water. Well, the water's already set up, but let's shrink down, get rid of my ugly mug so y'all can just look at some pans. And we're going to go pan this pay dirt out. I probably will classify it down because if you saw the review, there was a lot of minus 40 in there. So I'm probably going to do some... There we go. I will probably get 20 mesh and above, 20 mesh and below. Something like that. We'll probably classify it down a little bit. Just let me move my microphone. There we go. Put some gloves on, and we're going to do some pay dirt. Let me open up my chat so... Panning some Gold Strike. I don't know. I think I reviewed Gold Strike before. I want to say I have, but I think it's been a while. What's the best solution to help with water tension? Pretty much any soap. I mean, a lot of people use the little rinse stuff. I mean, that's what I use. But there's this stuff Martin Prospecting sells. That's what I usually use just because I bought, when I first started doing this, a gallon of it. So it's lasted me forever because you only use a few drops. All right, let me put on my doctor gloves. Hey, Reg Lab, how's it going? And Reg Lab, I need to apologize. I didn't send out your goal. I thought I did, and I just found the package on my desk. So that's going to go in the mail tomorrow. So Reg Lab actually wins, comments, and I totally snookered it up. And forgot to mail it as Goldie won last week. No gloves. Like I said, I only wear the gloves just because of my psoriasis. I get it on my hands pretty bad sometimes. And if you get an infection on your hand, there's nothing worse. So, all right, let's open this up, pour it in a pan, and we'll see if we have to classify it now. There we go. Definitely going to classify it. Some bigger stuff in here. We'll do plus 20, minus 20. So let me get my classifier, and then we're going to pan this out. You need gloves with your logo on them. Man, these gloves cost enough money as it is. I can't afford to be putting my logo on everything. Add Jet Dry to your morning coffee. Jet Dry is probably the most used thing for water tension. Just because it causes less soap bubbles than if you just use, because you could use detergent, but it'll cause a lot more foaming and bubbles and stuff like that. So that's why most people use Jet Dry. All right. So there we go. Plus 20, minus 20. Let's get started panning. Hopefully find some good gold in here. Antonio, all right, man. Scottish gold from Ralston and Ralph. Scottish gold is supposed to be worth more. You show up on my notifications twice. Well, I did post a video today, and I also have this, so that might be the reason. Yeah, if you use dish soap, I used dish soap once by accident on my gold cube, and that thing just turned into a nightmare. I had to just unhook everything, rinse it out, and start all over. It was being lazy, not wanting to go find my Jet Dry. Uh-oh, EVG's here. I heard a spray of rubbing alcohol. Well, if I ever make that mistake again, I'll try that. But I think I've learned my lesson about the suds. I see gold. Yeah, there's a little bit of gold in there. 3Nuggeteers is going to be acting all surprised when he sees it, even though he put it in there. Yeah, some gold. You'll hear the cicadas. They're all out in force. All right, Red, you got the nugget in. That's awesome. All right. It's a nice little gold. No idea. No, get up there. All right, so there we got some nice gold. And then we still have to do all the finer stuff. So there we go. I'm gonna put this in a little pan, make sure I don't forget. I didn't really have everything set up tonight, so sorry for any noise. You have to take it internally. Figure the Russian would say something like that. Give me a second while I get all this gold out of this pan. Then we're going to pan out that minus 20, which should take a little bit. It's got as much fine gold. Did you put a lot of fine gold in there, 3 Nuggeteers. All right, let's go. Let me catch up on some chat too. I'm at it. Hey, Robert Lewis, 907 Pike. Trudy Taylor, how's it going? Robert Lewis, new place. All right. Sody Pop. Daniel Curtin, waiting for a pound of Dan Hurd's Black Sands. Never done it. No idea. So, I mean, it's his YouTube channel, so I'm guessing you're not going to get a huge ROI on it. But anytime Black Sands should be pretty challenging. It just depends on the size of the gold. You know, I've done a couple reviews on some black sand bags, and not all of them are tough. You know, some bags, you know, if you look at Lynch Mining, their black label is almost all black sands, but the gold's pretty big and really shiny, so it's not too hard to pan out. You know, Kenai Gold for a while had changed their formula where they were using larger gold on their black sands and wasn't too hard to pan out. So it really just depends on the gold. Right now, to me, still the toughest stuff I've ever panned out is Washington Beach Mining. That's the toughest bag of pay dirt I've ever done. Unfortunately, I think the Roy was like 35%, so it literally wasn't worth it. Hey, Gunner, how's it going? Still waiting on that pay dirt? Man. I know I've made the mistake twice now. I've ordered pay dirt and had it shipped to my old address. It's killing me. And someone sent me a birthday present, or actually 2 presents, and they both went to my old address. So after this show, I got to drive over there and see if they have any of my packages. Chris V. Found Tom's 1 grammer. Hey, Stephen LeBlanc, you're in chat. Yeah, shipping overseas is horrible. I absolutely hate it seeing something sitting in customs forever. You put a lot of black sands in this 3Nuggeteers. This is a lot more than that other bag I did. I think you're just trying to mess with me, man. Oh. Yeah, Shane. I didn't get a pick in my pay dirt. I still have my old pick from like 2 years ago. What you got to say about that, Shane? No, I'm just kidding. I do still have the old pick somewhere in one of my boxes of stuff. Mementos of gold pay dirt bags and stickers and stuff. Hey, Shelly Covington. Yeah, that's a lot of black sands, and this is only a little bit of the pan. He's trying to make me work tonight. I guess this is my birthday present from 3Nuggeteers. Go cross-eyed right before it, huh? You wanted the live show to take a little longer. Well, that's why I said to make it a pound. I didn't say dump a ton of black sands in it. I might cheat later and use a magnet, but I didn't really have to use the magnet for the clutch bag. I think it was what? In the very last 2 minutes, I just used to take this couple little pieces away. No. And I will, as always, repan this out later before I ship out any gold in case I miss something. Because it's hard to pan and watch chat all the time. It's all right, Shane. I'm just messing with you. But a lot of people asked me in the chat if I got a pick in there. Yeah, it must have been an early bag because it didn't even have any of the treasure you find when you're metal detecting. So it was one of the expert bags, but it's okay. It was fun. Took me forever. I'm going to say it was very nerve-wracking because I was really scared at the end of the show I'd have like 0.4 grams or something instead of the 0.5. Even in my chat, I think I was saying I was going to get like 0.48. So I was for sure I was going to miss some stuff, but I took my time. This one I'm doing a little bit speedier just because. Don't mess up my gold. Hey, Eric. Silver. Robert Caldwell, will have a buttload of them. You must watch a lot of his silver shows. That's how I got mine. One of his half-roll hunts. Well, thank you, Robert Lewis. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate everyone just subscribing to my channel. I think I have 8,000 crazy people that enjoy watching pay dirt reviews, but I'm just as crazy for shooting pay dirt reviews, I guess. Is that floating magnet any good? I don't know. I've never seen a floating magnet. I've seen like the spinner magnets and things like that, but I think those are all just, I think they're more hype than needed, you know. Anyone that's going to need something like that and has that much material to go through probably has a really good shaker table, so then it's not needed. No, HD Shovel Ed, you know Tommy Knockers is not a fan of mine, so I don't, you know, it's kind of like Eureka Gold Sands. I kind of try and stay away from reviewing the people that I just know are going to blast my YouTube channel with negativity, so I have reviewed Tommy Knockers before. I actually think he got a good review the one time I did it, but I have seen it before, and it's on my bookmarks. Yeah, any magnet will trap gold. And this is only pan number 1. Here, we're going to dump this. Get rid of this last little bit. Dump this, start a new pan. Save all this black sand. See? There's some gold in there. Smash that like button. There you go. And I apologize if I miss anybody in chat. For some reason, I'm staring at all this black sands. Hey, Sherwood, how's it going? Chris V, if you watch my last live show, I went through a bag of his expert pay dirt, of Shane's Clutch's expert pay dirt. You can watch me pan out the whole bag. Just watch my old live shows, skip to the panning. Scully to give me a 2. Claudia Williams just bought a gold cube. I love the gold cube. I think the gold cube is the only piece of mining equipment that's new in years that actually works. You know, there's a lot of people that post, make new things, new sluices, new this, new that, new mats. They're all pretty much the same in my opinion. You know, one will work for you, one won't, but the gold cube really, really works. One of these days I'm going to put all my black sands in a gallon jar and mail it all to Clash. Oh. Wow. Isn't that a kick in the teeth? 3Nuggeteers is going to start. I mean, I would just leave it the same, 3Nuggeteers, and just add like a beginner bag or something, and then do that. But then I just wouldn't put any -40 in it, you know, just only do +40 material, and that'll get rid of all the really pain in the butt black sands, you know. But with an 8-ounce bag, I saw the 8-ounce bag. The 8-ounce bag wasn't that difficult to pan out, you know. I mean, for a beginner it was, but you don't want to cater just to beginners, so that's why you make a normal bag, then you make a beginner bag. Challenge accepted. Yeah, I always get people sending me their black sands from Washington Beach, but there's no gold in it. I go through all these black sands. They just send me black sands that they dig up off the beaches and stuff, so I can see the one speck after going through 3 pounds of material, so that I see what they go through. Well, that's good. I haven't checked out your website. I know I saw said you changed your description. I just haven't had a chance to go back through it. But I'll definitely check it out this week. I'm going to win the original Clash bag from JP. Oh, is that the Clash Crumbs, the original Clash Crumbs? I like this pay dirt better than the Clash Crumbs. I like, not this pay dirt, the 3Nuggeteers, but the new Clash stuff, because it's actually got some Clash material in it. It's not all just other people's tailings. Still has some other people's tailings in it, but love painting black sands. I do too. I just prefer doing it not for reviews and not on live shows as much. And it's not because I don't enjoy doing it, it's just a lot harder when you do it live. Because normally if I was painting this just for me, it would be like that close to my face. Just to make sure I don't miss a speck and don't have to repan it out. And it's just the way I pan when I do really. So, which is, you know, I usually buy myself black sands or really challenging bags just to do no reviews on. So I actually have, I think, 5 bags of the black sand challenge from Dill over at Kenai Gold that I'm going to dump in a pan this weekend and probably go through. Well, if you dig enough fly poop, it makes it worth it. I mean, if you look at the guys at Washington Beach Mining, if you watch some of their videos where they have like, I think it's an 11 stack gold cube, and they're just funneling material in it. But at the end of the day, that thing is packed with gold. So, it's worth it. Clash Crumbs is such a dumb name. Didn't you let one of your comments pick that name for you, Clash? Back hurts, eyes burning. Well, I actually wear, like, see, I just, normally when I'm doing these shows, I only wear just my regular reading glasses, just so I can read the comments. But when I'm painting it out for myself or for reviews, I use 6 times magnification glasses. And that's why I got to hold them up so close, the painted up so close to my face. But Klondike Pater. Yeah, that's the same seller, Gold Rush Pater, and all the other scams. All his sites look the exact same. So if you get burned by him once, any site that looks the same, avoid it. HD. He had the site Klondike Clinker, but he closed that site and he opened up a new site called Klondike Paydirt now. So he's not trying to copy Klondike Clinkers anymore, but it looks like all his other sites that he sells that are all junk. You know who I'm talking about. It's the same guy. But his old name used to be KlondikeClinker.com, and he closed that when he opened up KlondikePaydirt.com. I have a video. It's called Top 10 Websites Paydirt Websites to Avoid, and it's got all his sites on there that I've found so far. I saw he's got one new one, but he hasn't actually started selling off of there yet. So, yeah, a lot of scammers. Which is why I try not to do eBay too much, because that's where most of them go. I mean, you figure most legitimate people own a website just because it makes it easier. You're not paying fees to people, or not as much fees. So, but they still get the scammers that get the websites, Yeah, I really like Dill. Dill's a really good guy. Carl Ordway, yeah. I think 3Nuggeteers might have added a little bit more black sands in here. With a little grin on their face while they were doing it. But that's okay. If you were looking for a paint, we're mostly all flour gold. Like I said, I would go with Washington Beach Mining. It's WashingtonBeachMining.com. You're not going to get a good ROI. It's only going to be of 35%. Or you could try on Facebook. It's, I think, what's his name? Alaskan Nugget 907 on Facebook. You can look up one of my videos. I did one about him a couple months ago. Alaskan Nugget 907. He sells on Facebook. It's all fine gold, but you get a good deal. I mean, I got 100% ROI, and he was listing it at 100% ROI. And it was some tough stuff, all black sands. But I think he only sells 3-gram bags. Gold Bay is your favorite. I like Gold Bay. I like goldnuggetsales.com. Goldnuggetsales.com has some really good pay dirt. It's just how long they're going to be. I just always tell everyone Gold Bay is my number one just because of the fact they've been in business so long. Dave's been doing this for a long time. I can't tell you the number of websites or pay dirt sellers that I've reviewed. And they started out good and they slowly go down, 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 down. And Dave, for the last 15 plus years, has been really consistent at having good ROI and good pay dirt. So, Chris Neville. You might have a little bit of wait for all that smoke to clear out. 907 Pike. Yeah, all good people. I don't know if I know Sean Lucas. Jonathan Friend. Nice guy. I haven't tried his pay dirt yet. That's next month. We'll be doing some Black Mass next month. First review for the month, I think, is going to be Black Mass. Antonio. Stinky diapers are the best, aren't they? Oh, man. Those will get your sinuses going. Yeah, I like the Tommy Knockers when I did the Tommy Knockers. The only thing about the Tommy Knockers that I wasn't a huge fan of is that it's pretty much only custom bags. So you pretty much know exactly what you're going to get when, you know, they ask you what size gold do you want. So you kind of know. There's almost no excitement to it. That's exactly right, Sherwood. You make a lot of money off of volume. Jonathan Friend. Jimbo's gold. I miss Jimbo. I used to love his pay dirt, man. I miss him selling pay dirt. He sent me one of the best videos I've ever seen before. When, you know, Jim from Jimbo's Gold, where he had just got a new mine, and he went in the mine, and he was looking, it was a really small entrance, or A did, and he crawled in, and when he was crawling out, there was a big old rattler just sitting in a little nook right next to his face, and he had a video of it. A big old rattler, too. You definitely don't want to be bit in the face by a rattler. It's bad enough if you get bit in the leg or somewhere. But man, he said he had to go change his drawers and decide to come back some other time to go exploring again. HD Shovelhead. Shovelhead, you're never going to paint any of the pay dirt you have. You're just saving it all. You're going to put it in a giant pile, dig a little cave into it, and then start mining it. HD Shovelhead is making his own mine. He's just going to make a giant hill out of pay dirt and then start mining into it. All right, let's dump this and do the last little bit we got. Yeah, we're just going to dump it all. Hey, Werewell. Here, let me post a link. So if you just joined in or you haven't done it yet, make sure you go over there and leave one comment in the link I just posted so you can get a chance to win the gold I find tonight. You must be here to claim the prize at the end of the show. As always, YouTube or its affiliates have nothing to do with this. This is 100% on me. But just leave a comment and you can get a chance to win what I find tonight. Which at this rate is going to be tomorrow. Uh-oh. Chat's timing out. HD Chevrolet. By the time you open up all your bags of pay dirt HD Chevrolet, they're all going to have solidified. You're going to have a whole bunch of bricks you're going to have to break apart. Reg Lab. Yeah, you can only win once a month. I don't know if I put that in the rules or not. So, not that I've been keeping really good track of it, so I think the odds of somebody winning more than once a month are pretty rare. I do need to start keeping track of that. Earth Scum. That's funny. I actually found Clash from his prospecting. I don't remember which one. It was one of his prospecting ones where he was just prospecting in Colorado. In his little river by his house. And then he started doing his silver hunts, and I started watching those. Rudy. Yeah. Well, the show ends at 9 o'clock, irregardless. If I got to just dump a magnet in here. Mikey Farns with, what do you do with all your tailings? Well, usually at the end of the year, I run them through a gold cube to see what I missed. I do a year in review to see any gold I might have missed in all my reviews. But last year, I kind of lost a lot of the pay dirt, because I had 3 5-gallon buckets and I lost 2 of them. And then this year, I forgot to just take that 1 bucket away. So it's kind of mixed in with all my other stuff. So I don't know how I'm going to do it at the end of this year. But I run them all through my gold cube at the end of the year to see what I missed, because I panned out everything in all my reviews. And thank you, Reg. I appreciate that. Hey, Mad Hatter, how's it going? Just bought a high banker for all your tailings. Originally, I had a Miller table, and then I played with that for a while, and I hated it. I absolutely hated the Miller table. I just could not stand staring at one little speck at a time. It just drove me crazy. And then I did my gutter sluice, and I love my gutter sluice. It's just, you can't run a ton of material through it because you got to keep cleaning it. But I love my gold cube. I wish I could use it more often. The only thing that sucks is anytime you buy pay dirt, like 25-pound bags of pay dirt, you just know you're going to get a 10% ROI or 15% ROI, and it's just, ugh. I'd be better off just buying play sand from Home Depot at that rate. Yeah, most sellers, this is Jonathan, most sellers overseas and in Canada have no guaranteed ROIs. You love the Miller table? Oh, Shelly, what's wrong with you? I just do not have the patience for that. If you were just going through like 8 ounces, maybe, but just the setup alone, just setting them up, just takes forever to get perfect. And then just staring at it, you could run it through a gutter sluice. Gutter sluice takes about 2 minutes to set up. Run it through it, then you have a little bit of wax sands left. I mean, honestly, I would rather use the little Dream Mat Pocket sluice before I used a Miller table. And just run the dirt through that 10 or 12 times just to catch all the fines. Yeah, like 2 toes. Shane was actually the first prospecting channel I subscribed to. And then I've subscribed to pretty much everyone since then. Shelly. Well, how do you feed your gold into the Miller table if you walk away? Do you have an auto feeder or something? Because that's what just drove me crazy, was a spoon at a time of material. I just, you know, like when they tell you to just add a spoon of material and pan that out. I can't do that. I have to have enough material in my pan and just pan carefully. Yeah, Shane, you were the first prospecting channel, because I think I already had my channel up for a while. I don't remember how many subscribers I had. Not many. And then I started saying, well, let me start adding, you know, I'm not really big on social media or anything, so, you know, I never used Facebook or anything before, YouTube. So I was like, well, let me look up some prospectors, and I don't know why, but yours was the first one when I looked up gold prospecting. One of your Colorado outings was the one that popped up, so I watched that one. I was like, all right. There's some I don't watch. I've stopped watching Dan Hurd and as much, just because I don't find him as entertaining. Too much production value. And I like Shane's geocaching videos. Me and my kids used to go out geocaching all the time. But around here, there's not a ton of them, and we really suck at it. I'll be honest to say, we really suck at geocaching. We're just horrible. We went to St. Louis one time, and we said, oh, that'll be great. We're going for the weekend, and we're just going to go geocaching the whole time. They have a really big park that I think had something like 40 geocaches in it. We didn't find a single one. And what's even funnier is at my old address, or when I was married, there was actually one right on the corner of our house, or on the street we lived on. And it took us a year to find it. Took us a year to find it every time, because it was right by the bus stop for where my kids would get picked up for school. And every time we'd be there, we'd be looking around. We'd say, okay, let's spend 15 minutes looking around for it. And it took us forever to find it. South Dakota, I'll have to check that out. And yeah, I like Polly. I like Polly too. Yeah, I agree. Dan's is more informational than entertaining, which is good. But I can only take it in small doses. Randonautica. No, what's that? Shelly Covington's always coming in chat with the weird things. Randonautica. Last time it was like cactus jelly or something. Yeah, geocaching is awesome. I just suck at it. I think it's a great thing, though. I mean, we did find some around our local area here. But whenever we went on vacation to another little town to do it, we just were horrible at it. But I know it's supposed to be a lot of experience. Helps you figure out where people will hide them. And like I said, with the Miller table, I'm pretty impatient, so sometimes. Yeah, I like Flower Gold Wizards. There's a ton of good channels out there. Hey, Benzo Gold, how's it going? Randonautica. I'll have to check them out. All right. You're making me work for this gold 3Nuggeteers. Just out of curiosity. All right, I'll check that out, Shelly. I'll have to go through my old chat and look it up. Reg Lab, I agree. I think there's two things that happen to a lot of YouTube channels. Some, they get really, really high, and like you said, they change. Or they get to they don't get enough subscribers, and they just change their channel to where they're not doing, you know, prospecting anymore. You know, they're just random videos that have nothing to do with their channel. It's hard. I mean, it's hard to always be producing videos. I think a lot of it, once they get so high up, you get so many subscribers, and you want to do it for a living. I mean, I think a big problem with a lot of people is, you know, if you make $50,000 a year and then you start making $100,000, you change your lifestyle. So then you have to make $100,000 a year. Then you make $200,000 a year, you change your lifestyle, and then you have to make $200,000. So, you know, instead of be happy with the original amount and just produce videos and put a ton in savings or something, you know. You know, it's funny because my kids watch a certain YouTuber that does gaming, since my kids like games. And I mean, I watch him too. And it's funny, he's got, I think, like 4 million subscribers or something like that. But when we first started watching him, he had like, you know, 1 million maybe. But now pretty much his entire videos are just product placements and telling people to do this so he can make money and do that so he can make money. You know, you watch a 20-minute video and only like 5 minutes of it's gaming. Shelly Covington. No, the only place I've ever found platinum was from Eureka Gold Sands. But then again, I really don't ever test anything. You know, if I find something that's not gold, that is heavy, you know, because you'll find lead and other stuff sometimes. And I never really test it. So just because if it's not in the description, then you're not looking for it, And when I do a review, you know, Eureka Gold Sands does say there could be platinum in there. There's been a couple bags of pay dirt I've done where they've said they'd have platinum in it maybe. And then I'll go through it and check. But not really. So there you go. 3Nuggeteers AU10 has 10% off till Monday. Tell them to add extra black sands for you. Mine will have Equinox 600. Oh man, I can't afford that. I have to buy one of those eBay knockoffs for metal detectors. And then rewire it so they work better. Alright. I think I'm done. We'll just put all this in the blue pan and start working it. There we go. Man, I'm kind of wishing I had a soda pop. I don't even have any coffee. All I brought was water with me. I didn't even expect this. Hey, Seaweave, how's it going? Joined us late. I'm guessing you didn't get the notification. But you don't need a notification. Every Thursday, 7 p.m. But we might be changing that to 8 p.m. because I've been getting some complaints. All right, Reg Lab, have a nice one. Hey, trust the process. Yeah, Busted Knuckles is a good one. Yeah. Two Toes, Busted Knuckles. Those are two of the really good channels. Flower Gold Wizard. And since everyone here has said hi to Shane, I don't need to mention Clash Guitars because everyone already knows him. So, but if you don't, Clash Guitars is another good one too. Brian Stevens. Yeah, I start my lives at 7 p.m. here, Central Time. But I'm probably going to move it to 8 p.m. Oh, Gregory Littleton. I'm just really sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, it's a lot of black sands. And Gregory, that is really sad news, man. Mikey Farnsworth. Have I ever weighed my black sands? No. I don't even classify it really too much. Once I do my year-end tailings, I just screen it down like a 1/4 inch, and that's about it. 1/8 of an inch for the gold cube. Yeah, it might not be any black gold in here. Honestly, I'm probably going to miss some of it just because there's so much of it. I'm working it a little too fast. But I will repan it out. And it is guaranteed a 1/2 gram, so no matter what, you're going to get a 1/2 gram, whoever wins. Yeah, I see some little gold trying to get away from me. All right, Claudia Williams, you have a nice night. All right, Gregory Littleton, good luck, man. Really sorry to hear, man. Take care. My thoughts will be with you. Yeah, Shane, did you find a meteorite, or do we have to watch the video to see? Some gold. Just to test and make sure. I had to ask 3Nuggeteers for a refund. Not as much flour gold as in the 1 gram bag. But then again, I might be missing a lot of it. I do see a little bit though, because it keeps trying to escape. Oh yeah, you gotta get that permission, Shane. You don't want to put up a video and have someone complain after. People love to do that. But I'll be looking for that one. Steve, oh man. Why is everyone having bad luck today? Alright, I think I've panned it out enough. I'm going to use a magnet just to speed this up a little bit. Even though I hate using this, but... there you go. Yeah, now we can see the gold. I was hoping not to have to use the magnet, but running out of time. Hadley Cumberton. Yeah, RC Sparks. I like his show. If anyone hasn't ever checked out RC Sparks, check him out. It's a good little mining operation he's got going there. So here we go. A little bit of gold. Still a little wee bit of black sands. Let's see if I can get that last little bit out. Now that I said that, just wanting to float. But yes, I do watch RC Sparks. Put it all together and you give me a guess, huh, Shane? All right. So here we go. Just for people that want to guess. There we go. I am guaranteed a half a gram. There you go. So, let y'all talk for a second. I'm going to put this in a pan, dry it up. Or put it in my little cooker. .614, huh, Shane? I guessed 0.56 early in the show, and I'm gonna stick with that. All right. All right, we just gotta dry it up. And weigh it up. And there we go. Which the camera could put 10 pounds on. go. Let that cool for a second. Let me catch up on a little bit of chat. $0.71. Gold painting is fun. 0.521. Guess it's up. 0.648. Way high. Did 3Nuggeteers guess? All right, that should be cool off enough as we weigh it up. All right, and let's weigh this up, see what we get. All right. Well, sadly, I guess there was still a little bit of water in there, so let's see. $0.545 plus a couple little pieces that are stuck to my brush now because the paint is still wet, or the gold's still wet. So there you go, 0.540. I'm guessing it's somewhere close to there. I still have to repaint it out again to see what I missed. 3Nuggeteers will tell me. There's still a little speck or two caught up in there as well. There's a speck in my brush. But all right, now you're gonna be forced to look at my ugly mug so I can give that gold away. How much did I miss, 3Nuggeteers? All right. Rinky's was closest. It might be in the 0.6s. I'm sure I missed some stuff there. And it's all still wet. There was a little bitty drop of water still holding in that little cooker pan, so that sucked. But oh well. All right, let me post a comment or a link so y'all can, if you haven't already. It looked more, but yeah, a lot of the bigger pieces were really flat. Gold's really hard to tell, especially when you get the little flat pieces or ones with lots of inclusions in them. 3Nuggeteers. We thought it was closer to 0.6. It might be. I'll repan it out. I'll post on Patreon probably tomorrow. I got an errand to go run today. Someone mailed me some birthday presents for this weekend, and they showed up at my old address. So I got to go over there and see if they'll give them to me. And I didn't get skunked, Richard Davis. So I know I was guaranteed a half a gram. So, you know, it's probably more in there. It's probably a little less with the water weight taken out, but I have to repan it. I'm sure there's some fine gold I missed. That was a lot of black sands. And I didn't go through it the slowest I possibly could have. Yeah, I'm sure it'll get closer to 0.6. It won't go lower. I'm sure I missed some fine gold, so. I enjoyed it. It was really fun. I wish I'd have known it had that much black sands out. I started my show a half hour earlier. When was your birthday, Sheldon? Coming? It's actually this Sunday. My birthday's this Sunday, so I'm gonna have steak, I guess. Steak and potatoes. So, and I got to shoot 2 videos with my kids, so I'm gonna be doing that Sunday for my birthday. So, make it look easy. I actually went through it a little bit too fast. If I would have been panning that normally, it would have taken me twice as long to pan that out, and then still go through it 2 or 3 more times. We have the same birthday. Mine was Tuesday the 15th. Well, mine's the 20th, so it's close, but I know somebody just emailed me. Theirs was the 27th, I think, so. Only 51 comments. Oh, the comments have to be approved. So YouTube's got some new thing where they don't approve comments automatically if it's a hidden video. So I got to approve them. So I'm going to prove them right now, and then we're going to pull a name. And remember, you have to be here to collect today's prize by the end of the show, which is in like 10 minutes from now. So all right, there. Everyone's comments are approved for right now. Happy 30th. Yeah, I wish I was still 30. No, not really, because when I was 30, I was still drinking a lot, so. 37 years married. Ugh, that's a long time. I was married 15 years, so, and that is a long time, so. Stu Deasy, mine's the 29th. There you go. September's the best month. 24th. There you go, Robert. Everyone flash mob channel after here. Yeah, if I knew well, I figured I would live this long, but I still didn't take care of myself because I was young and dumb, so. Threw your gold out from the toaster oven. I've had more accidents transferring gold or pay dirt from one place or another. That's where I make all my mistakes. Is I'll say, oh, let me go bring this upstairs to do something with it. Instead of putting it in a vial or a jar, I'll just carry it in a little black bowl, and then I'll end up dropping it. So everyone's comments are in. You drank a drop. All right, so let's do the giveaway. Mikey Farnsworth, well, good luck, man. I can't complain. I enjoyed being married. I didn't like the divorce thing. That thing sucked, but you know, the being married part was fun. So all right, let me get this all ready. I'm gonna post comment one more time. If you haven't already, you got about a couple seconds. I had 3 wives. Yeah, I've been married twice. First one only lasted exactly 1 year. We filed our divorce on our anniversary, so. But we weren't supposed to get married. It was just. She was the bartender and I was the local drunk, so you know how that goes. Shane, yeah. If you get married, it's got to be to someone you know you're going to be with for a while. So I always suggest everyone live with them for a long time so they can make sure they'll put up with your BS and you'll put up with their BS. Yeah. They should definitely use a vacuum on the old carpet. My last place didn't have carpet, it had tile, so that wasn't too bad. But my old house, I probably dropped a lot of gold in the carpet. I did a video where I vacuumed up and panned out some, but I know I still was missing probably a gram at least of gold. So So eventually when someone pulls up that carpet, if they just shake it out, then vacuum, shake it out over a hardwood floor, they'll get a, 60 or $80 worth of gold. Yeah. I always say it's really hard for women to put up with men for a really long time. Men tend to have stupid habits and stuff, so. All right, let's shrink my ugly mug. Then we're gonna give away some gold. So, all right, everyone ready? I always did want to get married in Vegas at one of the weird churches, but I figured those wouldn't last as long for me. So, but I mostly wanted to do that when I was drinking a lot. So, that's oh man, if you can find a wife that makes good cookies, I love cookies. Cookies are the best. All right, there you go. I'm all ready. Let's do the giveaway. Let's fetch everyone's names. No replies. And remember, you have to post something in chat after I pull your name to get this goal before the end of the show. Otherwise, it goes towards a Christmas giveaway or a future giveaway or in my pocket. One of two. Actually, it'd be one of my kids' pockets. So there you go. Voting all the comments. 91. Let's go. Dave B. There you go, Dave B. So congratulations to Dave B. I need to. So let's get to chat. Is Dave B still here? Hopefully he is. I got a package in from Dave B today too. So it must be so I'm gonna make y'all look at my ugly mug. Dave B. Hopefully he's here. Before the end of the show. Got about 7 minutes. So Dave B, make sure you post. And he sent me a really cool package today too. I'll have to shoot a video of that. Stuff for my kids. Or my son mostly. All right, Dave B. You said your name. There you go. So make sure you email me, Dave B, so I can get your address. I probably have it maybe somewhere, but just in case, make sure you email me at dylan@millerprospecting.com. I'm putting it in the chat below. So I can send this off to you. HD Shovelhead. Yeah, I know he's here. I saw him. Yeah, see, it's perfect payback. He sent me something for that I'm gonna really enjoy giving to my kids this weekend, and he just sent it to me. He didn't know it was my birthday, but I'm considering it a birthday present, Dave. So I really appreciate that. Awesome to have you here, Shane. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate that. Now, if you did just bring like 50,000 of your subscribers with you next time to watch the show, it'd make it much more awesome. I wouldn't be able to keep up with chat though, so I don't know how you keep up with chat on some of your silver streams. You get so many people on some of those streams. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Shelly. Mikey Farnsworth. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I just use a logo for my profile picture. I would never update my picture. Y'all would still have a picture of me from like 30 years ago. Thank you, Bone Crusher. Yeah, it's awesome karma. So that should tell y'all something, huh? Yeah. Thanks, Shane. I just appreciate you coming here. I appreciate everyone that watches my show and puts up with my ugly mug for 2 hours. So I have to bribe y'all with gold to get y'all here. So Ted Sharp, is Noka Simplex a good metal detector? Ask Shane. Don't ask me. I have no idea about metal detectors. Shane would be the one to know. I think he posted earlier some good metal detectors. All right, Jonathan friend. Yeah, email me and I'll tell you about the pay dirt. I want to make sure I get it and stuff, just so you can't recall it or bug somebody. But and I really liked your package, Richard Davis. I really liked it. I have to say it's the most original thing I've seen, and it's probably my favorite. So I'm definitely going to shoot a video about it because I really like that. I know 3Nuggeteers. I'm just messing with everybody. Everyone's here to look at my ugly mug. Thank you, Nunya. Thank you, Donna Karen. Carl Ordaway. There you go. Hit him up. Seaweave. No worries, Dave B. Just make sure you email me. I'm sure I have your address, but email me just in case. Because I say I have it, but, you know, I'm forgetful and old, so, you know. Richard Davis. I'm serious, Richard. I'm going to shoot a video about it. I think it was super cool. I actually wish I would have thought of it. You know, actually, as soon as I saw it, I thought, man, I should steal this idea. But I give people lots of grief for, you know, doing the same thing. But it was a real, you know, I always try to do stuff on my channel that's really original. You know, I mean, Pay Dirt Reviews isn't original, but just the way I do my videos and stuff and my giveaways and things like that, I try to always be really original. And that was really original. So, hey, Jason G. Have you been here and I missed you? I'm sorry about that, man. How's it going, Jason? Seven Pike. Good night, Trudy Taylor. Yeah, ooh, 246. Oh, Lord, if I can make my shows later, you're only going to be able to catch the beginning of it. And also 3Nuggeteers, who I just did a bag. I think, what is it, AU10? They're having a sale till Monday, 10% off. So, thank you, Dan. And yes, I do have a UV light. I have one right here. Let me grab it. See, I have it right here. For my ruby hunting. When me and my kids do pay dirt, we always hit everything with a UV light. So, I do have one and I know it works on those. I don't want to say what it is out because I want to shoot a video about them. So, Chris V, I need a new scale. Suggestions. The one I use. And they also have a cheaper model I have to show. But if you go to any of my videos, just click the see more. I have it all in my description. I have all the equipment I use and the scale I use. But this is the best scale I've used ever so far. All right, Shelly Covington. See you next week. See everyone next week. I'll be here next week. I do have a review coming up. I might have a video up Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. Probably not because it's my weekend. But next week I should have a lot of videos coming out. I'll have a new review Monday. And then next weekend I'll probably have at least 2 or 3 videos with my kids and a mail call and some other good stuff. So, and then next Thursday we'll be doing some pay dirt again. I don't know who yet because I'm doing an eBay seller on Monday's review. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do them for the Thursday Night Live show. No, we'll have to see. All right, thank you, Relics and Stacked Stones. All right, Chris V, Ted Sharp, Daniel Kerfam. Good night, everyone. Bob Fitch. So I'm out of here as well. I really want to thank everyone who watches my channel, puts up with my ugly mug, and joins these live show and watches my videos. And make sure you watch the video I posted earlier today, doing an awesome Christmas giveaway for my Patreon members. And the longer you're a Patreon member, the better your odds. I'm not going to say more than that. That's all I'm going to say. But really putting together a nice Christmas. Lots of pirate treasures. So if you like old stuff, it'll be nice old pirate treasures. So, all right, Robert Lewis, Partridge Family, Jason G, Robert Caldwell, Shane, thank you very much for joining the live show again. Enchnace, good night. Dragonfire, Big Greenie, Seaweed. All right, Jonathan Friend. All right, I'm going to probably repan this out in a little bit after I talk to my kids and see what kind of gold I missed. But thanks to everyone for joining the show, and I will see y'all next Thursday. But check out my next review next Monday. So enjoy your time, and thank you very much. And happy panning.